Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another Cryptronic FX video. I've been thinking, and I've decided that I want to make the Discord a bit more interactive in terms of learning and gaining value, rather than just talking about stuff. I'd rather obviously still talk about stuff, but I want to add and implement more learning side of things that are interactive, so you guys can get the best of value. Obviously, if you want to get the best of value, be sure to book a one-to-one, because that's where I'm really going to break down everything, and that's where I'm really going to like get into the details and really help you understand the strategy that I use. And the strategy is a very good strategy. As you've seen yesterday, I pulled out an 18.5% trade. I took 3 losses before, but 3 losses does not matter when you can get such high risk to reward. It does not matter, because you're still going to be net profit very high. I'm still net profit 15.5%, which is incredible. Like I mentioned yesterday, 10k account, that's 1.5k in less than half an hour. 100k account, it's 15.5k in less than half an hour. And same goes so on and so forth. Right, so anyway, yeah, if you want to get the best of value, be sure to book a one-to-one call. But for now, I'm going to implement some free content in the Discord that's going to be interactive so you guys can learn. So let's jump right into it, right? So what I'm going to be doing is pretty much I'm going to upload a chart photo into the Discord. And what I want you guys to do is to either leave an emoji like with the chart sign up or chart sign down, or just write bullish or bearish, and just pretty much is just giving your thoughts of what price is going to do. It doesn't matter if you're wrong. If you're wrong, do you know what? If you're wrong, it's even better, because then next time you can be right. Because I can point out where you've gone wrong, or how you should be, maybe where you've just been looking at the market a bit wrong. But yeah, I'm going to get into it, and I'm just going to give an example, right? So if we just look here, I'm on the daily time frame. It doesn't matter what time frame I do it on, but yeah, it doesn't matter what time frame I do it on. It's all the same thing. So yeah, let's just jump right into it. Okay, so we get a low and we get a high. From what we can see here, there's a lot of liquidity here. Resistance being liquidity, gets spiked, break of structure up, and then this high goes ahead and breaks this and puts in a new low. So we've shifted bearish, right? We have now shifted bearish. There we go. And something that I'm just going to point out, actually, I'm going to mark out the structure first, and I'm going to point out something that's very important just after, right? So low, high, we've now created a lower low. What are we expecting? Even if this was all uncovered, I'm going to be expecting a lower low, because we've just broke significant structure. So the banks have shown us that they want to shift price bearish. And then until we see a swing point of structure taken out, and then we know that the banks have shifted their bias to bullish. Right, it's simple. And the swing structure being what I'm about to show you, the edges of price. So this is an edge, this is an edge of price. You then get a lower high, edge of price, then get a lower low, edge of price, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, right? Makes sense? Hopefully it does. Okay, so the other thing, so clearly we're bearish here. So if I sent this chart in, obviously you just look at the chart and you interpret it how you would interpret it. And then, shit, I've got 2%. And then obviously, oh shit, one sec, guys, sorry. Yeah, so obviously I want you guys to interpret it how you would interpret it. And then just put in what you think it is, bullish or bearish. It's literally as simple as that. Okay. So, but the other thing that I wanted to point out here is the Fibonacci tool. And this is a very important tool for my strategy. Simply being because it allows you to get into the best areas of price. And it's none of that 618, 786 fucking bullshit, like all these random numbers that actually have no significance. And it's just coincidence, or it's a smart money trap, meaning it's the banks trapping people into the market. It's not to say that people can't be profitable off it. People can be profitable off it, but more time than not, these levels don't get met. So let's just show you this Fibonacci tool. Okay, so when I get my Fibonacci tool out, the first thing I want to do is I want to go onto the settings and I want to delete every single one except from 0, 0.5 and 1, as you can see here. Then go ahead to here and click save as and save it as the 50%. And one thing I really want you to take into account is look where price comes to every time, right? Below the 50% is discount, meaning you wouldn't want to sell in discount, would you? If you bought something and then the price went down really low, you don't want to sell it because now it's at discounted. When it's discounted, you want to buy. Makes sense? And when it's in premium, you want to sell. And this is the main fundamental to trading, anything, like, right? If you're buying and selling, if you're in business, it's just as simple as you buy at discount and you sell at premium. You wouldn't be successful if you bought in premium and you sold in discount. And that's what most crypto holders do. Most crypto holders buy when it's high and sell when it's low. And that's why 95% plus fail in these markets, right? Anyway, so you want to sell in premium above the 50% and you want to buy in discount. Obviously, you don't want to buy if we're bearish unless you're buying a retracement and you know where to get out of the market. But I'm going to leave that for one-to-ones and for people that want to evaluate the knowledge and know more. So actually, I'm going to leave that on there. Okay, so we want to sell in premium. So what are we going to do? We're going to locate our points of interest. Point of interest 1, which is called the decisional. And then we actually get our point of interest 2, which doesn't get met. And we know it doesn't get met when we get a break of structure, right? Go ahead and delete this now. And let's do it again. So this is a swing high that has now broke this swing low. And then we've gone ahead and put in this low. Okay. So swing high, swing low. Areas above the 50%. Well, these are all mitigated. And this liquidated this high. And yeah, so this would be my only area. Obviously, even if price hadn't come to this, I'd still deem this as my only area. Maybe no, I still just deem this because all these areas are mitigated, right? This mitigated out of this, and this is already mitigated out of this here. So there's no imbalance and there's no real need for price to come back to these areas because they've left these areas, right? And then, so we come in above our 50% in premium and we tap into our point of interest, and then it happens again. Or does it shift bullish? Let's have a look. Nope. Shifts bullish after. Okay, there would have been, unless there's a lower time frame point of interest, I would have said, obviously, this is my extreme. As you can see here, it gets taken out, showing signs of bullish momentum. But this, I was focused on this anyway. Then above the 50%. Okay, we tapped into something. There was nothing that I can see on the daily here because this had already been mitigated. Probably just coming for a deeper retracement like it done in here. I know that hadn't mitigated. Yeah, so price taps into something that would probably be more visible on the lower time frames, but I want to keep it simple. And it comes above 50%, so it's made its retracement. And then we get this, but obviously then price gets taken out. Comes back down, sweeps its low for liquidity, and then continues to the upside. Right, so pretty much the main points of this video is obviously what I'm going to be implementing into the Discord, so you guys can start getting interactive and learning some more things. Actually, just looking at this here now, you can clearly see this is liquidity, and then price taps into this unmitigated wick. See, like, and these moves, if you're catching these moves, like, and you're getting onto a lower time frame, bro, you're catching serious R, because this is on the daily, right? The percentage you're going to do, if you're on the daily and then you see a 4-hour change character and then a 15-minute change character, and then inside that 15-minute point of interest, you're going to take 1 minute price action. Like, your stop loss is going to be very small, and you like the pips to target. I don't speak in terms of pips ever, really. Because it's all about percentage. These people that say, oh, I caught 200 pips this week, I caught 100 pips this week. It's not about how many pips you catch, because if you caught 100 pips, you could be risking 50 pips. So you've only made a 1 to 2, which is shit. No. So it's not about the pips, it's about the percentage. But anyway, yeah, if you're catching these moves, you're going to get high risk reward. Point of the video being, if I send the chart in, obviously, you look at it and you give your bias on it. You explain. Well, you don't have to explain, but if I ask you, like, it'd be good if you could explain. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. Another thing to keep in mind is the Fibonacci that I showed you, how important it is, how useful it is, and yeah, that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys are looking forward to the Discord implementation of the interaction. So yeah, that's it, and I hope that you guys have a good day. Thank you very much for joining, and peace.